Capcom just released its fiscal year financial results. I'm assuming that ends at the end of March. Fiscal year, not calendar year. So there's some interesting stats here. I love how transparent Capcom is about all this stuff. So first things to notice here, their most recent fiscal year ended 13 consecutive years of profit growth.
Wow.
13 years in a row of just making more and more profit.
Dang.
That's
all
Capcom.
Right. Well, that party's never going to end, huh?
Well,
just these other companies just need to call Capcom and ask, how do we do this?
We're going to talk about that in just a minute, Sam.
The answer is make good games.
Over the past fiscal year for Capcom, 84% of its games sold were what they call catalog games, meaning not released that year, older games.
Okay.
So only about 15% of Capcom sales are games released that year. And of all the sales, 93% of its sales are digital.
Wow.
Oh, wow. 93%.
That's a lot.
Yep. And listen to this. Only 10% of its sales come from Japan.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense to me. What about Monster Hunter?
Yeah. What about Manhunt?
Yeah.
Well, but see, when that was at its peak in Japan, it was when it was a portable game.
Yeah.
Only 10%. I mean, I guess so. Here's the thing: is like I don't know what percentage of like the global gaming audience is Japan anymore, but probably more than 10%, which means that probably Capcom games like over-index elsewhere in the world, right? Like they're more popular in the United States or Europe than they are in Japan, which kind of surprised me. I guess Resident Evil, obviously those games were and are very big in Japan, but like, they are kind of like.
They're American.
Yeah, it's American centric. Yeah.
I mean, that's worrying. What if Japan just got more into dating and sports and doesn't play video games anymore?
Oh no, are we? Oh no.
They went to college and everything changed.
No.
Yeah,
they've grown out of it. They're games are for kids.
They have to. So at some point, they realize they have to take their life seriously.
Japan, they play one Dragon Quest game every 8 years. I'm not there yet, and that's it.
They've gotten too old for Metroidvania games.
Oh no. Maybe I have gotten there.
The best-selling game over their past fiscal year was Resident Evil Requiem, 7 million copies. Then some updates on older games. The Resident Evil 2 remake is at 18 million units sold.
What?
18 million for the RE2 remake.
Is that going to beat GTA? That's crazy.
But this is the comparison between Resident Evil and Street Fighter. Street Fighter 6 is at 6.7 million. So that's nothing to sneeze at for a game these days, but it's nowhere near where Resident Evil's numbers are.
I think Street Fighter is so much less accessible. It is Street Fighter, but we all played Street Fighter 2, and I think half of us played, but Street Fighter 3 dropped half the audience, and then half the audience, and half the audience since then. I just don't think it's like that.
Yeah.
Man, what a comeback for Resident Evil. Because Resident Evil 5 and 6, I mean, especially 6, are like, it's pretty bad. Like it's not. And then it's like, man, they pulled it back right from the brink. I wonder if there's ever been a franchise. Well, never mind. I immediately thought of 2. Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat also came like that, and that probably got even worse before getting good. And then Zelda was never bad, but like Zelda also has had this sort of U-shaped. Like Skyward Sword is like a low point.
It has
and
its
then
fans,
Breath of the Wild is like a high point.
Yeah, that's true.
You're going to get in so much trouble for everybody just agreeing to that.
I'm not in trouble at all.
Please don't write that. I was in trouble.
They confirmed Onimusha is coming this year. If they had announced that before, I missed that, so that's good. Could we possibly get 3 great Capcom games in 1 year?
Unbelievable.
And then they updated cumulative series unit sales. So the Resident Evil series cumulatively has sold 201 million copies.
Wow.
Monster Hunter has done 127 million. Then Street Fighter has done 59 million. And then Mega Man has done 44 million. It's Capcom's 4th best-selling series. And they don't even make Mega Man games.
Yeah.
There is a new one on the way.
Think how many Mega Man games sold for flip phone back when, remember when they somehow got Mega Man 2 on Nokia flip phones?
Yeah.
What's the new one on the way?
What is it? Dual something. Dual Syndrome. I forget. Yeah. They announced it at the Game Awards.
Right. Yeah, I remember.
They're finally going to tie the story together with Pragmata.
And weirdly, it's on the DS, Nintendo DS, which is an odd choice. But
yeah.
surprising. They know what they're doing.
The Devil May Cry series is at 38 million, Dead Rising 19 million, Ace Attorney 14 million, tied with Dragon's Dogma at 14, Marvel vs. Capcom 13 million, Onimusha 9.1 million, and Okami 4.8 million. So that's like over Okami, the Wii port, and what, Okami 2 was on DS?
Yeah.
No, there was a spin-off called Okami Den.
Okami Den, is that what it was? Okay.
Yeah, and then it got ported to like everything after that.
There's an HD
there is an
version.
Okami on the horizon too. Right?
But now seeing that it's like, it's Capcom's like worst selling series. I don't know.
Well, they got to get up to those Mega Man numbers.
DMC was another one where 3 and 4 are not very highly regarded, and then 5 came out and was like incredible. Well, and then there's the DMC Devil May Cry, and then there's DMC 5. They must have just had a meeting where they were like, everybody stop.
Well, they had a meeting and they said,
make a good game.
Make good games.
And they were like, oh, good game. Got it. Okay.
You
and then they just
crazy son of a bitch.
And they're like, that'll never work.
I feel like, did I review the last Mega Man?
11?
And
It would have been 11.
Did it have a rewind button? I think it did. I think I liked that a lot.
No, the Legacy Collection had a rewind button.
Did it? Okay.
Yeah. But maybe
That makes games really fun.
Maybe
I
you
know.
reviewed
It's such
that.
a great way to go through an old school.
And if
games.
they want to limit it for a new game, then you can always make it like some kind of meter you can only use a few times. Like that stuff's great. That's what Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time did.
Sam, you
Permanently.
reviewed Mega Man 11 and you gave it a 7.5.
Okay. Was that the last one?
Back
last
in decimal days.
Main one, yeah.
How was that?
2018.
Yeah, was it when we only had decimals for 0.5s?
I think so.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
What do we call that? The 20-point scale?
Yep.
Yep. Capcom also shared how it's using AI in game development, and one thing it's working on is using generative AI to make interactive manuals. And I thought about this. I don't think I have a problem with that. I think that's okay. Like, you know, I don't want generative AI in my games. I don't want to listen to AI music. I'm cool with AI saving, freeing up humans, giving them more time to be creative. But I don't know, just a manual that's in the game, they go in the pause menu. I don't think I have a problem with AI making that. Anyone?
I don't think I quite understand. I don't know that I understand. I need to know more.
I don't want it drawing Mega Man with how many fingers does he have?
Yeah, that's the point. I don't want it making art for the manual. Yeah. But if it's just
Then again, Nintendo Power, one of the best creators of game help of all time, they weren't really good with fingers, as we saw last week.
well, yeah. Okay, all right.
No, did you see somebody like commented that they're like, no,
actually,
the Teenage Mutant Turtles always had 3 fingers. Like, yeah, that was the joke.
Yeah. I didn't see someone comment. That's good.
We don't
actually.
Yeah. They'll probably have to use AI. It's impossible for humans to come up with any more robot masters in Mega Man, so they're going to have to be AI generated from now on. They did them all.
Since like the 80s, they've always had submissions for that in Japan, basically, and they did that for this new one too.
Yeah, I remember that on the show.
It's really cool.
Last year, whenever that was.
Oh yeah.
If you try to come up with which ones were submitted by little kids, you're always wrong. Like, like somebody, Fude himself came up with Snake Man.
Yeah.
Spaghetti Man.
Have you tried this new mode in Requiem, Sam? Leon Must Die Forever?
No.
I haven't done it either.
I don't understand what it is.
It's kind
a roguelike.
Yeah, it's a roguelike mode, but I haven't tried
It's like the replacement for Mercenaries, but it's a different thing.
Yeah, you just go through it, get better weapons, stuff like that.
But it's PvE.
Yeah. You basically just like go through settings, like rooms for the most part. They released it with like a map.
I'm worried that my chops as Leon have just faded after playing the exact number of games that lets you fit, where that fades. 6 or 7 since then, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. They can't do wrong as far as I'm concerned. Leon is so fun to just beat up zombies with.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
this looks great.